Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different, and that is one of my favorite artists in the TCG space. That is Shinji Kanda. Now, if you don't know, Shinji Kanda is known for his very unique art style in the Pokemon card space, and as you can see, a lot of his arts almost have a similar, I would say, psychedelic feeling to them. There's a lot of emphasis on the backgrounds. There's some really, really cool just interpretations of Pokemon that I've never seen before. And I think all in all, he is probably one of, if not the most popular card artist of our generation. Now, if you don't know, he started making cards back in, I believe, Brilliant Stars. So just started in Sword and Shield, but already you can kind of see a lot of his cards have gained extreme notoriety, right? This Giratina V is the single most expensive chase card from Lost Origin, and in my eyes will continue to be one of the best chase cards of Sword and Shield era in general. Um, this Galarian Moltres is one of the best promos. In fact, I would recommend you pick up the tin sealed while you still can. I do genuinely think that's going to be a really good pickup. Um, and this Magikarp, as we've seen, has just hit what, like $2,000 to $3,000 recently. I don't know if that price point is going to continue to stay, and of course, a lot of that is due to the fact that it has a very low gem rate in English. But at the same time, we can't discount the fact that the art is just genuinely amazing, especially on this Magikarp card. I mean, like the art, the background is so beautiful. You can see the Gyarados kind of rising above the Magikarp here. Really, really cool stuff. And I just kind of want to remind you guys that some people don't just collect for the hype, they collect for the artist. And to prove that point, I'm kind of going to go over my own personal collection of Shinji Kanda cards. So, this is my Shinji Kanda binder, or at least the first 2 or 3 pages are. And I actually have every single Shinji Kanda card released so far, except for the Seismitoad, which just came out in Black Bolt, and the Giratina V, which I sent out to PSA a few months ago, and I'm still waiting to get back. Hopefully that comes back in a 10, and I'll let you guys know um, how that goes when I do get it back. Let me know if you guys would like to see a PSA return video. I think that'd be cool. But anyway, let's go over some of my favorite Shinji Kanda cards. I think this Magmar right here is such a cool Magmar. I mean, the background on it is genuinely like insane. It almost looks like a Christmas where the earth is ending. Like some of Shinji Kanda's cards are just almost impossible to understand. And I think that's what makes them so cool sometimes. Right? I feel like you're kind of stepping into an art museum with some of these. This is a super cool Slowbro Hollow. This Galarian Moltres, one of my favorite promos of all time. I think it rivals even the Chilling Rain Galarian Moltres, if you guys haven't seen that. Pretty cool Iron Moth. I love the background on that. Pretty trippy. This Aerodactyl, not my favorite of his, but still pretty cool. This Absol, pretty nice. Love Absol as a Pokemon. I think the pose is really cool. Very nice. This Moltres, let me take it out. This Moltres is from the Brilliant Stars pre-release. It has a stamp, as you can see. I don't know if the glare is kind of a little bit tough on this. Let me move the light away just a bit. Hopefully it's not as much glare. Yeah, this Moltres is beautiful. I love the stamp promo, and I just love when they add texture to his cards that are these kind of normal commons or rares, because it just makes the backgrounds look that much better. Let's go to the next page. Whoa. Did I take something out there? Oh, maybe there just wasn't a card there. Oops. Forgot to replace that. We have another page. See the giraffe egg. Behem is super cool. He's like in a city or something. Not sure what's going on there. I love the Alomomola and the Sharpedo card. I feel like they make a great pairing. One has a very like almost bright, bubbly background with auroras in the background, and Sharpedo has this almost like dark. I do. It's like a. It's so abstract. I love it. Bronzong and Bronzor, very spacey. Kecleon also pretty trippy, and this is one of the big reasons I love Pokeballs and Prismatic. I know a lot of people don't like Prismatic because the Pokeballs can feel a little annoying to pull at times, but guys, it gives us textures backgrounds on some of these. And some of them just, oh my god, the textured background on this is beautiful. Genuinely beautiful. Like, and this is just a normal Pokeball. I kind of want to get the Master Ball for this at some point. It is an amazing card. Super, super cool. I think there's one more page I have here. Just Sock and then the normal. Um, what is it called? Not Iron Moth. This one is oh dude, I'm forgetting. Slitherwing. Slitherwing. That's what it's called. And you can see I also have all the amazing rares, but that's separate. Nobody cares about amazing rares. Unfortunately, they're a little too common. Shinji Kanda cards, amazing. And so these are just kind of like the easy ones to get. We also have the harder ones to get, like this Roaring Moon one. Let me take this guy out. Where's the opening on this? Here it is. We also have the Roaring Moon SAR from Terrestrial Festival. Amazing background, genuinely. Um, really cool texturing on this. And I'm not, this is not like, I know this is technically an investing channel, but I'm not even talking about Shinji Kanda cards as like a future investment. I just think that if you are looking for chase cards that you think might drive certain sets in the future, I think it's a good bet to place them on Shinji Kanda cards. This is the Magneton, the PC promo specifically. Very, very nice. Again, his backgrounds are kind of unrivaled. This one's probably not my favorite, but I think it just looks so cool. Created that one myself. And of course, the Magikarp. This just reached 2 to 3K in English. I don't have the English version. I'm at this point, I don't even know if I'm ever gonna pick one up just because like it's too expensive at this point. But yeah, Shinji Kanda cards, they're amazing. Super excited for the Seismitoad to come out later. And if I do get the Giratina back, I'll definitely let you guys know what it hits. But I think a big reason that people like these Shinji Kanda cards is just the fact that the art is super unique and you can immediately tell that it's him just based on the art style. And I think that's kind of hard to do, except for, I don't know, maybe a few other artists. Like, there's one artist that does like the clay Pokemon. There's one that does like the crocheted. I forget their name specifically, but those also I know people collect those as a set. And I think Shinji Kanda cards in the future, as a set, will definitely be sought after. I think this is probably one of the most prolific um, artists in the Pokemon TCG right now, and it makes a lot of sense. His arts are really unmatched, and man, I really, really want to pull this Seismitoad. It looks so cool. It looks like it's just an AR. I kind of wish it was an SAR. I also kind of wish they gave him a better, a better black and white Pokemon. If Shinji Kanda had done a Chandelure card, oh my god, I would be dropping so much money on that. I'm not even gonna lie. Chandelure is one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. Dude, if they had a Chandelure Shinji Kanda card, I would be going crazy. But this too, very solid, very cool. Um, and yeah, that's kind of the video. Something much shorter than normal, but I just want to talk about one of my favorite Pokemon artists. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.